There are two amazing devices which have recently been launched in India, the OnePlus Nord 2 and Poco F3 GT. I chose OnePlus Nord 2 over F3 GT, and in this video we are gonna see why. So let's get started. Hey guys, what's up? This is Himanshu and I'm going to resolve your confusion between the OnePlus Nord 2 and Poco F3 GT. So if you're looking for a full specification comparison type video, you are at the wrong place, because in this video we are just going to focus on the main thing, the things that really matter. And for that I have created a point-based system according to the things that matters to me. So let's start with the first thing, speed. So both phones are super fast and give smooth performance as they have the same chipset, the MediaTek Dimensity 1200. But OnePlus says that they have the specially made AI version of this chipset in which they tweak the performance along with some AI improvements. But I think that will not matter much in case of speed. Both phones are very fast and snappy and you won't be having any lagging or hanging problems in these phones even when using heavy applications. So I'm gonna give 5 out of 5 points to both of them. Then the second thing is screen. Both the phones have Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display with a punch hole camera, but Poco provides you better 120Hz refresh rate and 10-bit display, which feels very smooth and provides more color accuracy over 90Hz and 8-bit display in Nord 2. So basically, if you are a gamer and you like to play heavy games like Call of Duty, BGMI daily in your phone, then you can take advantage of that 120Hz display in Poco F3 GT. But for daily life tasks like watching videos, WhatsApp, Facebook, 90Hz display is just enough. So I'll give 4 points to Poco F3 GT here and 3 points to OnePlus Nord 2. Then the third thing is camera. For your photos, selfies and even video recording, OnePlus clearly wins here as they gave a 50 megapixel Sony IMX766 sensor, which is the same as they are using on their 50,000 rupees phones OnePlus 9 and 9 Pro as ultra-wide. And on the other hand, we are getting OmniVision OV64B sensor on Poco F3 GT, which is the same as we have in the cheaper 22,000 rupees OnePlus Nord CE. And the front camera is also better in OnePlus Nord 2 only. So I'll give 4 points to OnePlus Nord 2 here and 2 points to Poco F3 GT. Then the fourth thing we have on our list is the battery and charging. Poco F3 GT has a bigger 5065 mAh battery, whereas OnePlus Nord 2 has 4500 mAh battery. And for charging, Poco gives 67 watt charger and OnePlus gives a 65 watt charger. Still, F3 GT charges much slower than OnePlus Nord 2, even though you will get 30 minutes of more screen on time in F3 GT, but OnePlus Nord 2 will charge back to 100% in those 30 minutes. So I'll give equal 3 points to each of them. Then the fifth and last thing we have here is the in-hand feel. Poco F3 GT is a bigger phone compared to Nord 2 and it is heavier too with a weight of 205 grams. Whereas Nord 2 is comparatively smaller and the weight is 189 grams. In F3 GT, we get metal back and in Nord 2, we get a glass back. I think lighter phones give better in-hand feel and phones' weight should not be more than 200 grams or they feel very heavy. Other than this, metal or glass back is a personal preference, but I'll give 3 points to Nord 2 here and only 1 point to F3 GT just because the weight is more than 200 grams. Other than these main things, there are some special features in these phones like gaming triggers and Dolby Atmos speakers in Poco F3 GT, whereas we get the OnePlus signature alert slider button in Nord 2. So let's give 3 more points to Poco F3 GT and 1 point for alert slider to Nord 2. Also, I'm not considering 5G here because we don't have 5G in India right now, but if you want to consider it, then OnePlus Nord has more than 7 5G bands, but Poco F3 GT just have only 2 5G bands. So you can add some extra points for Nord 2 here. It was a close battle. OnePlus Nord got 19 points and Poco F3 GT got 18 points. But that's according to my usage. You can also shuffle the points according to your priorities and let me know in the comments below what score you got. So my confusion here is that if you play a lot of heavy games and don't mind heavy phone, then go for Poco F3 GT as you can take advantage of those gaming triggers and 120Hz refresh rate. But if you don't play games all day long and want a reliable phone with good overall experience, then definitely go for OnePlus Nord 2 as I did. So I hope you liked the comparison. Hit the like button if you did. Also subscribe to the channel as OnePlus Nord 2 in-depth review is coming soon. See you in the next one.